I'm not telling you to detain the individual if the judge ordered you to be at the hospital like that. And obviously, you were just engaged in detention or detained person activity. But if it was a criminal case, the judge could get rid of the charges if he wanted to. But as far as this immigration case, I don't think he can order the person damages such as a residence. I mean, to a certain degree, he can order you not to deport him until the case is finished. But again, as long as you don't complicate it, he can only do that for so long, and then the other courts will say get rid of you in the court. So, what I'm saying to do is go through the process. You're allowed to approach. If you want, you can call the judge too. Judge, we went through the process, and now we want to approach the immigrant with the appropriate paperwork. And, he can only get mad at himself at that point. But again, the law is the law, and you're allowed to go through the process. Now, the question comes when you're completed with the entire process. Theoretically, you're allowed to detain that person. Well, because the damage is already done, and the remedy can't be residency. I'm almost positive. The judge could say, "Hey, you get $50,000 from the immigration fund." You can do stuff like that, but I don't think you can order. You can't wipe the fact that he's deportable off the face of the earth. So the damage is already done. There's no way to get around it. I don't know what the judge is going to order in that particular case, but I don't believe that the judge in any way can order anything even close to residency. He could say, you can't deport him until I'm done with the case. I don't know how long that would be. But again, as far as not detaining him, I don't know. To me, it seems like he was doing, obviously, theoretically, again, I'm not going to say obviously, but theoretically, the individual was fleeing law enforcement inquiry. And that's how the individual, I believe, got injured. There's nothing in the news, but I believe that's what happened. That makes him deportable. I mean, obviously, there's probably something else there. There's not much there. He could be in a, what do they call that? I don't know if he's in any type of amnesty program or not. But if he's in an amnesty program, if he flees law enforcement inquiry, then he's deportable. So again, all these people telling them to resist and flee is actually making it worse. All the agents have to do, again, the immigration court appears to, a lot of these people are just saying that's it for them. But if you flee law enforcement inquiry, it's a deportable offense. As far as, they tell an immigration judge he fled, but we're not going to keep him. We're not going to keep him here or keep her here because why? Because they'll catch y'all trying to catch him again. So if you flee a law enforcement inquiry, such as, if you say it's ICE or whatever it is, you tell it to the immigration judge, they're not going to let you back out, regardless of what kind of case you can make. Or shouldn't, at least. So again, I would figure out how to get that person detained again, or at least notified of what the issue is. I mean, I give them a piece of paper and tell them, hey, look, you ran, you're deportable. You can take it up with the judge. I mean, whether you detain him or not is up to you. What I'm telling you is go through the whole process. And then I think the appellate court might find him detainable. I don't know that judge will. But for some reason, it just slips through the cracks. I mean, how many people are you detaining a day? I mean, it's, you're going to get something. So Chicago, again, I got to look at per capita. So again, I'm trying to figure out what Pritzker's talking about. And he may be talking about per capita, but I don't think Chicago is considered one of the safe per capita cities as far as versus others. I mean, yeah, there's more dangerous places, but when you get to that number of shootings and murders, I don't think per capita can work out of that at all. I mean, you can go to third world countries and you may actually have less murders. Right there. LA, I think per capita has, is actually doing pretty good. Where they could make a per capita case, but I don't think Chicago can. I might be wrong. New York and LA actually have I think per capita cases. I think they're the two, like where you look at the overall numbers of murders and shootings, and they're actually well enough not to where they could make the case. I don't know, where that would be for sure. When you go through the whole process of analyzing what's going on in a given day or a week. But I would definitely start the process of what you were supposed to do and get that finished, and then you can discuss it with that judge